So, welcome back. This is the fourth of the 60 Summer Seminar Series, and it's entitled The Benefit of Having Your EIT in PE. So, in order to get your EIT or to be considered an engineer in training, you need to pass your FE exam, which is the Fundamental Engineer exam, and be at least in your third year of undergraduate studies in engineering. So the FE exam is designed for students who are close to completing their undergraduate degree, and the exam is split into two sections, 2 4-hour sessions. So the morning session is 120 multiple choice questions, basically about your engineering courses, so math, engineering probability, chemistry, computers, fluid mechanics, magnetism, and thermodynamics. So just kind of the classes that you've basically been taking that aren't your electives. So that will be on the exam. And then the afternoon session is 60 multiple choice questions, and it's more subject specific. So depending on your major, it can be chemical, civil, electrical, environmental, industrial, mechanical, or other disciplines, which is basically just general engineering. And so in life, you kind of want to become a professional engineer. And so a professional engineer is a person who is licensed to practice engineering in a particular state or U.S. territory after meeting all the requirements of the law. So to practice in multiple states or territories, you must be licensed in each state that he or she wishes to practice. So basically, you can get your professional engineering license in one state, and then another state will either have some supplemental questions you need to fill out or something else in order to become registered in that state also. So, requirements to becoming a PE. First, you have to have a bachelor's degree in engineering from an ABET accredited university or college, and pass your FE exam, and have at least 4 years experience in the industry, and pass your PE exam. So there are more PE exams offered than there are for the FE. So there's, agricultural, architectural, civil control systems, many more. And some of the reasons why you should become a licensed engineer. One, if you want to or need to become a consultant in engineering, you must have your PE. And number two, only a PE can sign and seal engineering documents that are submitted to public authority or for public and private clients, and that's really important. Three, restructuring, downsizing, and outsourcing are real. So as a PE, having your PE license will make a difference if your company wants to keep you on or not, or if you have to find another job. And four, industry and utility exemptions are being eliminated in some jurisdictions. 5, continuing education is required for a professional engineer in some cases by law, but not in all states that you practice. 6, many companies encourage licensure, and some even pay bonus for becoming a PE, which everyone likes a little extra cash every once in a while. And 7, in education, more colleges are requiring a PE license for engineering faculty or for holding certain titles. So if you do want to use your degree to become a professor, you should have your PE license. 8, in many industry, utility, and government positions, a PE is required for specific jobs or levels. So you might not be able to get promoted into a certain position unless you are a licensed engineer. 9, with the engineering profession now operating in an international environment, licensing may be required to work in or for other countries. You will be prepared in the event your career moves in this direction. So I know working abroad is something that is a great experience for everyone to try. So make sure you have your license before you go to other countries and work for them. And lastly, number 10, licensure is a mark of a professional. Ethical standards, continuing education, and professional competency are expected. PE after your name indicates that you have met the standards and can be respected as a professional. So definitely in engineering, ethics are definitely very important, and having that PE after your name means a lot to the community. And also, if you have your PE, your pay scale does go up quite a bit. So there's a graph that shows kind of the difference between someone that has their EIT and someone that has their PE, and people that aren't licensed engineers. And you can see the different rates that they do get paid for that. Some of the exam strategies for taking the exams, because they both are 8-hour exams, the EIT and PE exam. So make sure you watch the time. You're allowed to have a watch, so make sure you're keeping track of your time and that you're pacing yourself well so that you can finish all the questions. You want to think before you start and make sure you have a clear idea of what's going on before you begin the exams. And eliminate incorrect choices. Make sure you answer all the questions and prepare for the tests. For the FE exam, people prepare for months ahead of time. Same thing with the PE exams, to make sure you give yourself adequate time to prepare for the exam so that you are 100% prepared when you go into it and you're not flustered and more calm because you actually know how to answer the questions. Some of the study materials, and CES is the company that administers the exams. They have sample FE examination books and supplied reference manuals and PE sample examination books. And last year at the National Convention, they actually had a booth and they were giving out free study materials. So hopefully they continue to do that so that you guys don't have to necessarily pay to get some of these study materials. But I would definitely ask your friends what other study materials that they use. Maybe borrow their book. If they're not using it, it's definitely very helpful to go over sample questions and make sure you're very prepared. And if you guys have any questions, my name is Marissa Thomas, Academic Excellence Share for Region 6. You guys can email me at r6ax@nsb.org. Thanks.